Good evening and welcome to the news. I'm Dinesh Rentley. Today's top stories. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses participants of Jaipur Mahakhel, says such events help in harnessing sporting talent. First G20 Energy Transition Working Group meeting begins in Bengaluru. Renewable Energy Minister R.K. Singh says the three-day meet will find ways for inclusive growth of green energy in the world. And 6 candidates in West Jaintia Hills and 9 in Ribhoi district among 88 to file nominations on Saturday. The news in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the participants of Jaipur Mahakhel today, February 5th, via video conferencing. Speaking on the occasion, Modi said such events help in harnessing sporting talents. He said the government is ensuring that no sportsman lags behind due to paucity of funds. Modi appreciated the increasing participation of girls in the games. Referring to the funding of sports, the Prime Minister said MSMEs related to sports have also been strengthened in the union budget.
पूरे मन से होते हैं, वहां परिणाम भी सुनिश्चित होते हैं। देश ने प्रयास किए, परिणाम हमने टोक्यो ओलंपिक्स में देखा, कॉमनवेल्थ खेलों में देखा, जयपुर महाखेल में भी आप सबके प्रयास भविष्य में ऐसे ही शानदार परिणाम देंगे।
The first G20 Energy Transition Working Group meeting was inaugurated in Bengaluru today in the presence of Union Minister of Power and New and Renewable Energy R.K. Singh and Union Minister of Parliamentary Affairs, Coal and Mines Prahlad Joshi. In his keynote address, the Renewable Energy Minister R.K. Singh hoped that the 3-day deliberation in Bengaluru will look into energy access, energy security and energy transition in a holistic manner and find ways for inclusive growth of green energy in the world. Top names in Meghalaya's political spectrum, including Chief Minister Conrad Sangma, Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong, Transport Minister Sniaubhalang Dhar and VPP's Arden Basayomoit were among a total of 88 candidates who filed their nominations for the February 27 polls on Saturday. In West Jaintia Hills district, 6 nominations were submitted on Saturday. Those who filed nominations include Lasting Suchang of Trinamool Congress for Maukayao, the sitting MLA of Nartyang, Sniaubhalang Dhar, former MDC from Nangba and PDF nominee Shemhok Garot. Garot will take on the sitting MLA of 3 Ralyang constituency Coming 1 Imbon, who also filed his nomination papers yesterday. Another MDC from Sutanga, Saipung, Richard Singh Lingdo, joined the fray on a Congress ticket to contest against Imbon. The sitting UDP MLA Nujorki Sungo also filed his nomination to contest for the second time from Maukayao constituency.
90% fokus di health sector, di water sector, di MSP sector, untuk man pusat mat. Sao thu du biang won klem ko yaki ampo chuan. Ado ko yaki klem golek janan untuk rumit, kam golek le. Ngelor kita ku bam di kam kan.
Development ku dewan ra ko siunga. Am tam hejing itu waka education sector, health sector, growth sector gini dua man go man kalau ko siunga am chua. Ka man kan ni kan hejing yo nga man harap hoy kita.
As the date for the upcoming state legislative assembly elections draws nearer, candidates from different parties in Ribhoi continue to file their nomination papers on Saturday. 9 candidates filed their nominations in Ribhoi district on Saturday. The candidates who filed their nomination papers include 5 from TMC party comprising sitting MLA of Umroi constituency George B. Lingdo, Saralin Dhorpang from Mauhati, Gilbert Nongrum from Umsning, Longsing Bay from Nongpo and Sun Moon Marak from Jirang. Dr. Ricky J. Sinkon, VPP candidate from Umsning, BJP candidate from Nongpo Marian Maring, Roswell Sharap PDF candidate from Mauhati and independent candidate from Jirang, forecasting Nongrang also joined the fray by submitting their nomination papers.
Balong kumulong ilam jong konsensi ba kuju kopor balong kumulong ilam hakacila hakuju kopor ngala penok seniang katu ni nak kabenta karoi ke kieu jong konsensi bang idang irup dang bun ba kikam gunang sa sedien atau daw yon phai biang se numpuk dak ta kaji angdut ba ki pai ba kin nang i kikam ki bang latrei pada kuju kopor da kaji kepat rit bang idon kam nomroi konsensi mdei ban sei tang no bikmat dei kwa ba hang ni kasien nomroi konsei yang nong ilam bu hakacila.
After being snubbed by the BJP, the party's ticket aspirant from 17 North Shillong, Michael Kharsintiu, on Saturday announced his decision to contest as an independent candidate. A dejected Kharsintiu cried foul in the allotment of the party ticket for the North Shillong constituency. Earlier on Thursday, the BJP allotted a party ticket to retired police officer M. Kharkrang to contest from North Shillong, ignoring Kharsintiu. Addressing a press conference, Kharsintiu said it was just a symbol that he had lost, not the love of the people. He further claimed that the BJP in 17 North Shillong is now a divided house as a large section of party workers have extended support to him.
They have given me this platform. It's just a symbol that I have lost, but the love and the support is there. We are even more stronger, or we are even more determined to bring out the truth, to bring the support and to win the 17 North Shillong.
Elections in Meghalaya are to a large extent family affairs. Political heavyweights along with their spouses and scions are fighting it out to either retain or to regain power. Here's a report.
Question wherein the selection of candidates speaks much about state dynastic politics. Former Lok Sabha Speaker late Punna Sangma's family or the family of former Chief Minister Dr. Mukul Sangma is no exception. In Kondit Sangma's versus Mukul Sangma duel, both Sangma are following dynastic politics. On the other hand, TMC leader Mukul Sangma's daughter and his wife and his brothers all are fighting in this Meghalaya state election 2023 from their respective constituency. Interestingly, BJP leader Alexander Lalu Hek, popularly known as AL Hek, is contesting against his own nephew who is contesting on an NPP ticket. Ahead of the 2023 Assembly polls, the NPP has given tickets to the Lingdo sisters, Amperine Lingdo, who is a former Congress MLA, and Dr. Jasmine Lingdo, contesting from East Shillong and Nongthamai Assembly constituencies, respectively. The Lingdo sister claims it was their family tradition to file nomination on the first day itself.
It has always been a tradition of my family since 1972. Our family has served the state of Meghalaya for 51 long years. So it has always been a practice and convention of my late father, followed by my late brother, maintained by me, and now my younger sister is also doing the same thing.
In this regard, Dhar family, Ngat Lang Dhar and Cabinet Minister Snobha Lang Dhar is not far behind. A member of the second generation Dhar dynasty, NPP candidate and Cabinet Minister Dhasakyat Bha Lamare claims this is better for the state and said these days everybody makes choices and parents give their children total freedom for creating platforms.
These days everybody makes their own choices, and even parents give total freedom to their kids. As per the qualification, as per the will, I think parents are allowing them to make their own decision, and that is what they're doing.
Voice of the People Party, President candidate from Nongkrem, Arden Miller Basayamwat, however, do not subscribe the notion of money politics and dynastic politics. Basayamwat stated had they subscribed the idea of dynasty politics and money power, they would have not launched the VPP.
Had it been that we subscribe to the idea of dynastic politics and to the idea of money power in election, we would not have formed or launched the Voice of the People Party.
Election results of May 2nd will tell whether dynastic politics prevails in Meghalaya or not. Bureau Report, DD News, Meghalaya.
Let's look at the weather. The maximum temperature was 18.1 degrees Celsius with the minimum temperature recorded at 7.1 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity in the morning was 38%, rising to 71% in the evening. The forecast shows weather is most likely to remain dry. A news bulletin is also available live on our YouTube channel. In addition to watching on television, viewers may visit the DD News Shillong YouTube channel to tune in to our daily bulletin. And for our viewers who missed out, here's a quick recap of today's headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addresses participants of Jaipur Mahakhel, says such events help in harnessing sporting talent. First G20 Energy Transition Working Group meeting begins in Bengaluru. Renewable Energy Minister R.K. Singh says three-day meet will find ways for inclusive growth of green energy in the world. 6 candidates in West Jaintia Hills and 9 in Reboy district among 88 to file nominations on Saturday. That's all the news we have for you today. Thank you for watching. We'll be back same time tomorrow. Have a good evening.